Hi Leo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your November 2019 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising signs. So Leo, for this reading, I'm using the Bianco Nero Tarot. I'm also pulling you a Spirit of the Animals Oracle. I will also be pulling you a Romance Angel Oracle card as well and putting down a second layer to go more in depth with the Hanson Roberts Tarot deck. All right, what does Leo need to know for November 2019? Leo. Looking at the month of November for Leo. All right, Leo, so at the bottom of the deck here, and this is what I use as the overall energy, we do have the Hanged Man. So Hanged Man is not bad. It's not bad, so don't think that. It can represent a temporary wait. So some of you might be waiting. You might have to be patient here in the month of November, but it also represents other things as well. For some of you, you might need to take a step back. Look at the larger picture. Maybe some of you need to have a more positive perspective or see something from a different angle. Also, the Hanged Man can speak about making a sacrifice, letting go, surrendering, going with the flow. We do have the Hanged Man with the Knight of Pentacles. Then we have the Nine of Swords, so interesting. Nine of Swords, Page of Wands underneath that. So interesting. Maybe for some of you, you're waiting on some sort of financial opportunity. This might be with a new job or something with the company that you already work for. You might have been staying up at night with the Nine of Swords and stressing about this. So very interesting. Let's go ahead and layer. I'm going to go ahead and put down the second layer here. And the second layer is really just clarifying the energies that you have coming up here in November, Leo. So that was the Wheel of Fortune a second ago, Leo. It was trying to come out. And so for some of you, a cycle could be completing. Let's see here. All right, here's the Nine of Cups. Interesting. So some of you, you have your heart set on something here. There's something you're desiring. There's something you're wishing for. Now, some of you, you will achieve that. You will have a wish come true here in November. Let's see. Yeah, we have the Nine of Cups. Wow, we have the Nine of Cups, Strength. Wow. Two of Cups, we have the Knight of Cups here. Okay, we have Death. Wow. And so great change. And I just mentioned the Wheel of Fortune trying to come out. And so that's at 10. Some of you, a cycle is completing now. Maybe some of you Leos have something going on with a Scorpio, a water sign energy with the Knight of Cups and Death there. There could be great change that's coming in. For some of you, it could be on the love front, on the relationship front. A relationship could be changing. That doesn't mean a relationship is ending. It means it's changing forever. So we have the Knight of Cups, which could be someone coming forward with an offer, a proposal. And so here with the Hanged Man energy, some of you, if you wanted something done in a certain way, you might have to make some sort of sacrifice, or for some of you, compromise in some way to be able to move forward. So this is quite interesting. For some of you with Strength and the Two of Cups, this is a very nice combination. For those of you that this is a relationship changing for the better, could be new love that's beginning here in November. Odds are you already know this person with the Knight of Cups. This could be a very passionate relationship, a very, very passionate relationship, a strong union. For some of you, a strong union. So this is a very, very good combination. But maybe there was some challenges prior. Knight of Pentacles with that Knight of Cups. For those of you that are being offered something on the relationship front, this could be a legit offer. Some of you could be getting into a relationship here. Not a fling, but a relationship. So interesting. Right at the center, we have the Queen of Swords crossed by the Five of Swords. So maybe there's a Leo-Sag connection, because I did have a little bit of Leo energy come up in that reading, and they also had the Five of Swords. So there could be a Leo-Sag connection. For those of you that this is a Sag. At the start of the month, watch your communication. You could be this Queen of Swords, Leo, and you could be very sharp with your tongue. In the Sag reading, there was like a falling out or a misunderstanding right at the start of November or at the end of October. So if you're involved with the Sag, you definitely want to watch your communication. We do have Mercury going retrograde, so there can be misunderstandings. Others, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Libra. If you were done wrong in some way with the Five of Swords, someone lied to you, or there was some sort of shadiness or underhanded stuff going on, someone who hurt you, you could be seeking justice, seeking justice or the truth with the Queen of Swords. She's someone who wants to get to the truth of the matter here. So for some of you, you might have been done wrong in some way, or there could have been a falling out, a misunderstanding, something you heard with the Page of Rods. You could have heard something. It could have upset you. It could have hurt your feelings. You also could be communicating with someone. With the Page of Rods, and then we have the Two of Pentacles here with the Five of Swords. This is, for me, some emotional, it can be heated energy here. And so, especially you Leo females, you could be a little ticked off here, to be honest. You might be a little emotional. You might be a little pissed off. You could be telling someone, exactly how you feel with this Queen of Swords energy. Very blunt, very direct, honestly, for some of you. And, that can be why we have the Hanged Man energy here, because maybe you do need to take a step back, maybe needing to ground your energy here, possibly needing to look at something from a different perspective. At your foundation, I do have the Star with the Five of Pentacles. And so if you were struggling financially, Leo, with the Five of Pentacles, left out in the cold, or lacking something in some way, feeling unlucky, feeling all alone, whatever it may be, we have the Star. So we have you very much being spiritually guided. For some of you, this was you coming out of this. This was you maybe beginning to heal here, coming out of a difficult time with the Five of Pentacles. Moving forward, maybe optimistically. Some of you may be dealing with an Aquarius female. In the recent past, I have the Hermit with the Four of Swords. So for some of you, you could be maybe consulting an attorney. This Queen of Swords could be your attorney. Yeah, you could have learned something. This is in the recent past, so maybe mid-October, the end of October. There could have been something that you learned. There could have been some sort of enlightenment that came in. Others, this is really, this is a lot of independent energy. So some of you Leos could have taken some time off of work. If you were struggling financially, that could be why, because maybe some of you are unemployed, or maybe you had to take some time off of work. This is you spending time alone, definitely. Meditating maybe quite a bit in the recent past. Could have been trying with the Hanged Man to gain that fresh perspective, trying to see something from a different angle. Now, crowning you, I have the Ace of Cups with the Four of Cups, which is interesting, Some of you maybe have an Ace of Cups, a blessing that's being offered to you. This could be what you're hearing about. Some of you, though, weighing the options, you might have to make a decision in regards to this new beginning. Some of you might not want it, though, with this combination. So very interesting. You could be offered something here at the start of November, but maybe you're not interested. Hanged Man energy, you might need to compromise in some way or make a sacrifice. And so maybe some of you, you're not sure. This is something you're thinking about. You're weighing the options. You're not really sure with the Four of Cups energy. Something might not be exactly what you wanted. So interesting. Very, very interesting. Also, we have this emotional energy here. So some of you could be feeling a little emotional, a little lonely. For those of you that this is love maybe knocking at your door, you might have been single prior. And here with the Two of Pentacles, some of you Leos, you might have like multiple choices in love. So you might have had none, and now here at the start of November, you have maybe a couple. And so here, to be honest with this energy, those choices that you have in front of you, maybe neither are what you really want, Leo. So maybe these people aren't your usual type. Whatever it may be, some of you are definitely not acting on this at the start of the month super quickly here. You're definitely taking your time with this. So very interesting. Here around the second week, in the near future, we have the Five of Pentacles with the Eight of Cups. So interesting. I feel like this is something that you're coming out of. For some of you, this is the cycle that's completing. Yeah, there might have been a lack financially, or you not feeling financially secure, unlucky with something. But this is what you're leaving behind with the Eight of Cups. You're walking away from something. Eight of Cups. Hanged Man, maybe surrendering, letting go, moving on. Eight of Cups, now focused here around the second week on the future and moving forward, leaving this difficult time behind. You can see how her back is to this. So this is what you're leaving behind. Some of you might have felt rejected in some way, but you're leaving this behind. In the position of your power, I do have the Knight of Swords, and then we have the Eight of Pentacles. So some of you are going to be maybe landing a new job. That could be this wish that is coming true for those of you who have a wish here. With the Eight of Pentacles, this can be a new job, learning a new skill. For some of you, maybe going back to school. Others, it could be a promotion. And this is energy around the 3rd week. And so those of you that are starting a new job or hearing about a new job, this could be suddenly with the Knight of Swords energy. There also could be an Aquarius, a Gemini, a Libra person who's communicating with you at this time. For those of you that were really being very patient with something here, taking your time, we see around the 2nd week, you ready to move forward. So here around the 3rd week, you could be making some moves here. And with the star at your foundation, if you are landing a new job here, for some of you, you're on the right path. You're definitely on the right path. Your intuition was very, very strong prior, and I think that for some of you, you are listening to your intuition with maybe leaving someone or something behind that was no longer serving you. And in the position of how others are viewing you, we have the Three of Swords with the King of Cups. So again, maybe some of you are dealing with a Scorpio, dealing with a water sign person, so Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This could be someone who hurt you with the Three of Swords. This person could have hurt you. If this person did hurt you, Leo, with the Hanged Man energy, some of you are maybe letting go of this person. Hanged Man, Eight of Cups. They might be trying to reconcile with you here with the Ace of Cups and the Four of Cups. For some of you, this is a water sign energy or someone who's coming off as the King of Cups, which can be, when he's in the more negative sense, that shadow side of the King of Cups, he can be someone who's very manipulative. And so maybe some of you Leos were done wrong in some way, hurt by a King of Cups. He might be trying to make up with you. You could be rejecting him. We do have the Five of Swords here, so maybe he lied to you. With the Five of Swords and the Three of Swords, Leo, this person could have hurt you, and that's why you're coming up as the Queen of Swords at the start of the month, because your guard is up, you've been hurt. You could be blocking this person, cutting this person out of your life, letting go with the Hanged Man and the Eight of Cups, letting go of this relationship. Might have been a 3-party situation for some of you. Also, Knight of Swords, this person could be trying to work with you, but, you know, if they are the King of Cups, they could be acting very immature here with this Knight of Swords energy. For those of you dealing with a water sign, maybe he's immature. In the hopes and fears, I do have death with the Fool. So we've seen death now twice. So for some of you, it's definitely a Scorpio, someone who has Scorpio in their chart. But here, this is you maybe hoping for an ending, hoping that something ends, hoping maybe to shut the door on the past, wanting great change, transformation, an ending, and wanting to be able to move forward in a new direction with the Fool. So hoping that something ends so you can move forward with something else. Just ready, Leo. I mean, ready. That's why we have the Hanged Man energy here. Like I mentioned earlier, the Hanged Man is not always bad. For some of you, you're enlightened. You see someone's true colors. You see things clearly. Yeah, I mean, and you're letting go. You're letting go. You're ready to move forward. Energy that you have here at the end of the month going into December. We do have 2 pages. So you have several pages here on this spread. So there could be a lot of communication throughout the entire month, but definitely here at the end of the month, we have you hearing something now. Maybe with the Page of Swords, this could have been something you were waiting on with the Page of Pentacles here. This could have been delayed and now it's coming in. So for some of you Leos, it might have something to do with a job or something financial with the Page of Pentacles. For those of you that don't work for a living, this also could have something to do with family or the home. Maybe one of your children. I could be reading for some Leos. You have 2 children. But news is significant here at this time. You could be hearing something and you might even be a little wary, a little standoffish for some of you Leos. Your guard is up, definitely. Also, when I have the Page of Swords with the Knight of Swords in the same spread together, for a few of you, literally maybe a handful, someone could be watching someone. Someone could be watching someone. It could be you watching someone. We have the Hanged Man here as the overall energy. We do have the Hermit in the recent past. So you could be seeing something. I could be reading for some Leos that maybe you're observing someone. You could be seeing someone. But this can always go both ways. So someone could be watching you. So just keep that in mind, Leo. Let's pull you an additional guidance card. Leo, November 2019, Leo. All right, so I have 2 cards upright, Leo. Those are the cards that I want. All right, and now focusing on your love life, love and relationship matters for Leo here for November. What does Leo need to know here? Focusing on love life. Some of you definitely have a decision to make here right at the start of the month. You might take your time. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Spend that time alone. Listen to your intuition. Some of you are being offered something you're not sure if you want it. Wow, okay, Leo. All right, so we do have Grizzly Bear power. I am indestructible. I honor my intuition and go where it leads. Love and gentleness are my real strength. I never give up. I will succeed. So some of you could be standing in your power here in November. This card is all about power. You are indestructible. I think that someone, Leo, someone hurt you. Someone hurt your feelings. Someone could have been shady, or they could have just, you know, there could have been some underhanded stuff going on here. Maybe they were playing dirty, but they hurt your feelings in some way. We have this emotional energy here. Listen to your intuition. Some of you might need to be gentle on yourself, with yourself. Also, communication can be a little tricky at this time. So don't believe everything you hear. Don't believe everything you hear. Page of Swords can be someone who likes to gossip. So just, you know, before you actually react to anything, just make sure that you have all the answers, because for some of you, you might not at the start of the month. But whatever it is that you're going through, you are going to be incredibly strong here. You are going to get through it. And then we have Ladybug. So this is very nice. Good luck. You are a bright energy. Let worry go and be happy here and now. Feel good about being a loving and colorful you. You bless the world with color and good luck. So yeah, very nice. So no matter what you went through, Leo, or what you're going through at the start of the month, you're going to get through it. We do have this change in luck. Now, earlier when I was shuffling, I had the Wheel of Fortune that was kind of trying to come out. And so for some of you, there's going to be this shift, this change in the energy. Don't let whatever this is dim that light. Don't let whatever this is get you down. Stay positive. Things are going to get better. We do have the Nine of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. We do have deception here. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Odds are it's this character here. Water sign energy can also be an ear sign for some of you. So this could be what you're finding out here at the start of the month for some of you. But you will get through this. Interesting. At the bottom of the deck, Leo, we do have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Now, some of you have options. You have choices in love. For some of you, you're maybe looking at someone who isn't your usual type. Someone could have lied to you. You might be looking at another choice here. Leo, Spirit is encouraging you to have an open mind. Maybe that's exactly what you need, is to date someone very different, not your usual type. Also, for some of you, the deception card can come up when you're deceiving yourself. That maybe there's something that you don't want to recognize. It can come up when someone's in denial. And we do have this Hanged Man energy here. So just keep that in mind, that maybe for some of you, you're not seeing something clearly. So not all of you are being deceived. Some of you, you might not have all the answers. And again, there could be gossip or something like that. You're hearing something here. So just make sure that you have all the information. If someone is lying to you, I think that you're definitely seeing right through that, and you could possibly be cutting this person out of your life. But yeah, overall, Leo, whatever this is, you're going to get through it. You do have blessings coming in. You have the Ace of Cups here. You have the Nine of Cups, and I've seen the Wheel of Fortune for you guys. We've also seen death twice. So change is coming in the month of November. All right, Leo. So I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. If you are interested in having a private reading, please check out northeasttarot.com. Have a great month, guys.